So we cut back over to the Magellan Capitol, and Pike asks Alora if she should see a doctor. She assures him, using his first name, that she was fine, but is shaken by the encounter. She had thought she had known Kier and thought him loyal, and begins to wonder if there were others like him amongst the guards. Pike again offers an armed guard outside the door. She declines, but Pike reminds her that he didn't save her from a pulsar just to let her get killed by a guard. She admits that by saying he could come with her instead as she kisses him. It's the hair, man. The taller his hair gets, the more chicks like him, you know?
I don't know, was it Johnny Bravo at this point?
Yeah, it's close to a full Johnny Bravo right now.
There was a bunch of memes going around on Facebook about his hair in this one. Like, you're right, it just gets like kind of taller every episode now.
Yeah. I saw one of those memes where it was his head and hair had replaced the mountain and the Paramount logo. I've seen a bunch of them this weekend. Most of the ones I've seen have been on Twitter, though. All right. In bed later that evening, Pike confesses that he may have been hitting on Alora the first time they met. She kind of laughs it off because he was absolutely hitting on her the first time they met.
Yeah, and this scene is what made me realize why he felt like he had to be so invested in the guard situation.
Because he was thinking with...
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking with downstairs instead of upstairs.
That's right. The little captain. The little captain was piloting the ship.
Little Pike was piloting that ship.
The P in Pike stands for, never mind. Let's see here. All those jokes just kind of made me lose track. So they both agree, admit to thinking about each other from time to time.
We got to pause on this line that he says right here.
Okay.
So he calls it crazy that they met again. Now, she agrees that it did seem unlikely, but they both thought about each other now and again. Now, I took this line to mean that she put him in this position again. Like, this was not a random, offhand, chance meeting. I don't think it ever really specifies that that's the case, but...
No, but you know what? I hadn't really put a lot of thought into it, but it makes total sense that she knew he was captain of the Enterprise and, decided to light a little nostalgia fire under his ass. Recreated the conditions of their first meeting in a way. Yeah, I could totally see that. He says he always wondered what happened to that girl who couldn't fly a shuttle. She corrects him by saying that she knew how to fly it just flew it in the wrong place. Pike had a feeling they recognized something in each other and thought it was a shame that they never got to follow through with it. Alora admits that she had not been expecting them to reconnect again, but it's rare to know what lay in the future.
Well, she doesn't know about old pizza face Pike.
No, she does not yet. And, here's the thing. I mean, I guess no, because we cut back to Discovery. He told Vina goodbye like it was a permanent goodbye when she said, you have to let us all go. So I was thinking, dude's just kind of leaving chicks just like, I got one on that planet, one on that planet.
To be fair, at this point, he did not know that Spock was going to take over the Enterprise and take him back after his injury.
Yeah, too bad the time crystal didn't show him that part.
Right?
Yeah, those time crystals have bad sense of timing.
But again, like, even in this situation, she tries to play it off like she didn't know that they were going to reconnect again. But, like, I don't know. I can't think that that's the truth.
Okay, so Alora, who comes across as this really sweet and kind girl, with a lot of responsibilities on her, but, very nice and, like she seems really honest and everything. She really kind of starts to seem a little more complex after you watch the full episode and pick up on some things. Yeah,
which made me like revisit that line that he says that's crazy that we met again or whatever it was. Is it crazy?
Not if your suspicion is correct.
And now, to be fair, like I said, it doesn't really give you the full story here, so we never know for sure, I don't think, whether that line was just a throwaway line or if there's some truth to it.
The conversation they're having in bed leads to Pike kind of insinuating what he's seen in his future. And then they talk about that, which I don't know why, but I always expect Pike to keep this a secret. And I'm actually, the fact that he tells people about it, I think I like that better.
At this point, though, he's only told 2 people.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that it comes up at all.
He's told Una and he's told Alora.
Yeah, but I was expecting them to be playing this as like an over-tortured pizza face vision in every episode, and they haven't really done that.
Well, we mentioned that in the first episode, like, we've seen it in this episode. We know that every time he sees a reflection of himself, that's what he sees. We don't need to keep revisiting that fact. We can just assume from now on that every time he looks in the mirror, he sees Pizza Face Pike.
He's haunted. I mean, we get that.
They've done it, so no problems there.
Yeah. See, that's one of those things. Here we are 6 episodes into a 10-episode season, and we've had 6 good to great episodes in a row. So it seems to me like they really know what they're doing, and they know not to beat us up with it too much, But they discuss that, and then she brings up something that if he were to end up in that situation and came there, they may have medical technology that could help.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
But he would have to give up the Federation. Then she apologizes for overstepping. He assures her that she didn't overstep. And she promises that, he would be welcome there, and says it's another part of the future to consider. And, it sounds as good as an option as he may have.
Or Talos 4, either way.
Yeah, either one. One of those has got to be the right one, right?